M0FXB, iRadio UV-98 or the Radtail RT880. Someone asked me, can you scroll through zones? So if you look on the A band here and you go up and down with the red button, see the arrow moving up and down? So if we're in the A band and we just turn up the volume a bit, at the moment we're in zone mode. Frequency mode. Channel mode. Now when we're in zone mode, if we go up and down,
7, 8,
we don't change zone. What we do, we actually change channel or memory channel that has been put inside the zone. So how do you put a channel in the zone? Go menu,
basics,
down to zone, there's zone, and you can actually rename the zones. When they're not named, they say this, look. So we've got one here called ham, and then you can edit the name just by pressing the green button, and then you've got capitals, lowercase and numbers if you press the hash. Okay. And then you just type the name in the old-fashioned way, okay? And what you need to do if you want to delete a name, let's go back, select, edit, move the arrow. It's quite hard to see, it's a red arrow, it's a red line. You move it to the end, which you've just done, and then press the star to delete, and then you've got your letters here. If we find the word ham, capitals there, look, ham, and when you've created the name, enter. But if you want to put channels in the zone, go down to select channel, select, and then it goes to your list of memory channels that you've got. Now, it'd be nice if we had all the memory names here. At the moment, if we want to select, say, channel 1 in that zone, just press the hash and it changes the X to a tick. And thanks for the station that sent me that tip. So we can put a few in there. Now, I think future firmware, they're going to tweak all the little bugs. And this is older software that I'm using, CPS. So back out. So that's how you name zones and add channels. But how do you scroll through zones? Well, I would say you can't scroll through a zone. You're in the zone now. I've looked at all the shortcuts. I can't see a way like you can with a DMR radio, where when you're in a zone, you can just scroll through. You can scroll through the channels. But so how do you select the zone? How do you tell it to, to go into zone mode if you're not using the hash? Because the easy way is the hash. We'll go in VFO. In VFO mode, you can type a frequency, and it will remember it, but it won't say, it's not saved to a memory channel. So we can go 145750, and if you want to add some channel parameters, just go menu,
basic settings,
and then go to channel settings. As you scroll down, you can add all your parameters, CT, CSS, plus and minus shift, and channel name, offset frequency, all the things that you need for, let's say, a repeater. But if we go menu,
basic settings,
enter basic settings by pressing enter, and then now go down to the word area mode. Keep going. You'll see there eventually. You've got your work range, I'll show you that in a sec. Area A mode, area, there you go, B mode. If you go into where it says show, press enter, you're just going to say whether it shows the frequency or the channel number, okay? It's up to you what you want on that, but we're interested in area A mode. And so let's just go into zone mode. We've also got area A zone, and that's when you can start editing and adding channels. So you've got lots of ways to go in there. So look, the B band is now on zone, and where the arrow is what matters. So if we go to the bottom one, go menu,
basic settings,
then go to into basic settings again, and look for area mode again, and we'll do C this time. C mode, enter. It's in frequency mode. We go to zone and then we back out. That's interesting. It didn't go into zone. Let's do that again. A, B, C.
Basic setting.
Area mode. Area C mode. Enter. Oh, look. Yeah, we've entered that. It could be. There's channel mode.
Frequency mode.
But we haven't enabled it. Let me just go in and look. Or possibly we haven't added any channels into it. So I would go menu.
Basic key definition.
Like so. And then we're going to go into... Let's make sure we have selected the third one. Yeah, the arrow's there. Menu.
Basic.
There's a lot of button pushing. Of course, the
Channel
software's
settings.
easier.
FM radio. Time.
Just make sure I'm in basic settings a minute. Basic settings. Yeah. Enter. There it is. Area mode C. Area C zone. Area C show. We'll do channel frequency for now. Area C zone. Let's do this zone. Hopefully, because we've chosen that zone.
Channel frequency mode.
And that funny, it's not letting me use zone. One sec. Yeah, I tried it a couple of times, and whatever happens, it's not going to show zone on the third one, but it could just be a bug. We'll see that. But you get the general idea about zones, channels, and VFO mode, where you can just type the frequency. Bye for now.